Hi, I'm live. Welcome to our first Octagon Academy online together online dance class. So I've gone live just a minute early just to make sure I can give everybody a chance to log on. So welcome. I hope everybody's okay, keeping safe and well. This is really exciting for us to be able to offer these classes online. As you can see, I'm in my living room here. So in some ways, I thought it was quite nice for me to be dancing in my living room because I'm sure you'll be dancing in your living room as well. So this is our Octagon Tappers class. So I'm really hoping that some of my tappers are there watching. Hi, tappers, if you're there, I'm sure you are. I hope you've managed to log on. I've got some people here. Janet's here. Hi, Janet. I can see that Kat are also both watching. Hi, guys. Oh, and Bryony's watching as well. So you are able to comment and I will see those comments. Obviously, I might not be able to respond straight away if I'm also teaching. It is just me in the room here. Yeah, so if I can't get straight back to you, that's why I will try and have a look. So this is our first class, as I said, so this is my living room. I've got myself a board to tap dance on. It's just a small board, and that's the great thing about this. If you've got a small space, it doesn't matter. I can make sure that the class is suitable for you, whatever your space. I've also taught, I did some classes with my tappers in my kitchen where I've got tiles down. So if you've got tiles, that's great. And if you don't have tap shoes, that's also fine. A lot of tap that we do, you can do what we call a soft shoe shuffle if you don't have tap shoes. So yeah, what I want to do is not talk too much because if you know me, you'll know I'm very good at that. I don't even know if I said, but my name is Katey. I'm very pleased to welcome you into my house and to our first online live Octagon online together class, and this is the Octagon Tappers. So we're going to do a couple of warm-up exercises and then we're going to get learning just a fun routine that hopefully everybody should be able to have a go at. So the first warm-up exercise that we always do is just making sure we're going to get all our joints nice and warm. And I should say at this point as well, please do make sure that you're kind of around you is nice and safe and you're not going to bump into anything. Just be careful with your surroundings wherever you are. So the first exercise we're going to do some swings. So we're going to warm up our knees and our ankles, and you can just follow along. And we'll just play with our arms swinging together in opposition. We're going to work on just rotating those ankles. So we're going to do some ankle warm-up exercises, and then we're going to do some basic taps, and it's just going to be rhythmical. So those are the basic steps in our warm-up, and we're just going to get started, and you can follow along. It should be nice and easy for you to follow on with me. Okay, so I can see people are online. I've got messages pinging all over the place. Oh, Pat and Anne is also here. Hi, guys. Okay, so let's get warmed up. Let's just turn that up a bit. So you're just going to start with your legs in parallel position, so your knees are going over your toes. And we're going to start swinging our arms together to the back. So we're going to swing. Let the right arm go back. In opposition. Two arms together. Left arm goes back. And you can just mirror me. Great. You're all looking fabulous, I can tell. On 4. Right arm goes back. Left arm back. Arms together. Right arm back. Together. And left. And together. And right. We're going to flex the right foot. So you're going to flex. Point. Flex. Point. You're going to circle out. 2, 3, and close. Flex. Point. Flex. Circle out. 1, 2, 3, good, and again, flex. Well, it's a balance test as well. This time you're going to circle in, really making sure these ankles are nice and warm. Flex, point, flex, point, circle in. We're going to do 3 slow taps with the right foot. 1, 2, 3, and close. Left, 2, same thing, whip to the side. 1, 2, 3, other side. 1, 1, 1. We're going to speed it up. 7 quick taps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Other leg. To the side. Other side. On 3. Going 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. On 1. Going 1. 1. 1. And again. 1. Good. We're going to do our swings once more. And swing. Good. Right arm goes back. 2 arms. Good. Left arm back. Good. Well done. Fantastic. And although I can't see you, it suddenly feels really nice to be teaching again. And it feels really nice to have you with me. 21 people. Hi, guys. Soraya is there as well. Hope everyone's okay. So that was our swing. You should start to feel a bit warmer. If you need to grab a drink at any point, just help yourself and grab one. That's absolutely fine. Don't wait for me to give you the cue. Okay, so we're going to do a few feet exercises. We're going to think about basic shuffles. We're going to play with the rhythms and just some basic steps. Now, it'll be great to sort of find out a bit more about who's taking part so I can gauge levels. Obviously, I know my tappers that normally tap with me. So yeah, today we're just going to have a little play around. So we're going to do some shuffles. I'm going to start with our right leg first. And as I said in that exercise, just mirror me. So use me as your reflection. Okay, so with your right leg, you're going to do 3 even, steady shuffles. So you're just going to go 1, 2, 3, and then close. And then you can do the same on the other leg. 1, 2, 3, and close. You're going to do it to the side. 1, 2, 3, and close. And the other side. 1, 2, 3, and close. Good. So a shuffle, you're just going to strike the floor on the way out and on the way back. So really making sure. And the great thing about being on your own in a room is you can really clearly hear what your feet are doing. Sometimes when it's in a class, sometimes it's nice that we can't hear our own feet, but it is actually a great thing if you can hear what your feet are doing. So really make sure you can hear that step. And the word shuffle gives you the rhythm, so you've got shuffle. Okay, arms, I always say, do your feet first and worry about your feet. And if you're wanting to concentrate on your feet, then don't worry about what your arms are doing. If you do want to think about your arms, they're going to be in opposition when your leg is going to the front. So when your right leg is forward, your left arm is forward, and then your other arm is balancing you out to the side. And that's the same with the other leg. When you go to the side, you're going to give me a nice diagonal arm, and you're pointing down towards the foot that's shuffling, or that way. Yeah? So we're going to do 3 to the front on the right, left, side, side. Then we're going to do 1, 1, 1 side, 1 side. Then you're going to go front, side, front and close, front, side, front and close. And we're just do that much to start with, and then we're going to add a little bit more on. Okay. Ready? 6, 5, 6, shuffle, going 1, 2, 3, and close. 1, 2, 3, and close to the side. 1, 2, 3, and close other side. 1, 2, 3, 1 to the front. 1, 1, 1, 1. Then you're going front, side, front, close, front, side, front, close. How was that? I felt like you were with me. I hope everybody's joining in. I know Kat and Kat are watching because they're working on the project with me, but they better be joining in as well. Okay, we are going to add some more on. I'm just getting messages saying some people are there, but they're not there. Okay, so I'm going to keep going. We're then going to do the same thing, but you're going to double up the speed. So you're just going to go 1, 2, 3, close, or 1, 2, 3, close, or 1, 2, 3, close. A 1, a 2, 3, close. A 1, a 1, a 1, a 1, a front, side, front, a front, side, front. Yeah, so we're going to do it slow and then we're going to do it fast. Let's go straight away with the music. So we start our 3 verses, clap your hands. 6, right leg. 6, 7, slow to start with. 2, nice and even with the shuffles. 1, 2, 3, close. 1. One front. There's some people down the way that's thirsty, so let the liquid spirit free. Front, side, just let your arms swing on this bit, she says, wobbling. 1, side, double time, and a 1, a 2, a 3, a 1, side, a 1, a 1, front, side, side, front. Good. I like it because he says clap your hands now. I feel like we're getting the applause that we deserve. Okay, so then I'm going to add more on. I know it's only week 1, but it's been a while, so let's crack on. We're going to do a shuffle ball change starting with the right leg. So the shuffle starts the same, and then a ball change, you're going back forward. Yeah, shuffle, back forward, shuffle, back forward. We're going to do 3, and we're going to do a shuffle and close. Same on the left. 1, a 2, a 3, shuffle, close. You're going to do it again, but this time you're going to go ever slightly to the side on diagonal. A 2, a 3, shuffle, close. A 1, a 2, a 3, shuffle, close. So 3 shuffle ball change and a shuffle close. Right, left, side, right, left. Let's add it on from the beginning. So we do our shuffle slowly, our shuffles quick. Then we've got our 4 sets of shuffle ball change. Here we go. Ready? 5. Keep smiling, everybody. 5, 6, slow, and 1, 2, 3, and close. 1, 2, 3, to the side. 1, 2, 3, and close. 1, 2, 3, 1 to the front. 1, side. 1, front, side, front, shuffle, front, side, front, and close, and front, and side, and front, double time, go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, on 1, go 1, 1, front, side, front, shuffle, ball change, 1, and 2, and 3, shuffle, close, 1, and 2, and 3, shuffle to the side, other side. Good. Okay, there's one little bit we're going to add on for this today, and that is a shuffle hop step. So again, it starts the same. You're going to start with the right leg, shuffle. You're going to do a hop, which is a jump from one leg to the same leg, and then the step, you put that foot down. So it's like a skipping motion. Shuffle, hop step, shuffle, hop step, shuffle, hop step. Again, we're going to do 3, and then we're going to do a step, step. And it should transfer your weight so you're ready to then start on the left. A 1, a 2, a 3, step, step. Then you're going to start with the right again. A 1, a 2, a 3, step, step. A 1, a 2, a 3, step, step. Yeah? Let's just think about that again a little bit slower. So right leg first. Shuffle, hop step. We do 3, a 3, 2 steps. So 1, hop step, a 2, hop step, a 3, hop step, 2 step. Again, a 2, a 3, a 1, a 2, a 3. Yeah? And that adds on. So as soon as you've done the shuffle ball changes, you then add on and do the shuffle hop steps. Okay? And then we're going to do the whole thing again. So we're going to start with our shuffles, slow, shuffles quick, 4 sets of shuffle ball changes, 4 sets of shuffle hop steps, and then we do the whole thing again. All right, we're going for it. Once through with the music, which is twice through our routine, our exercise. Here we go. Ready? 3 slow taps. Shuffles to the front. And all 1, 2, 3, and close. All 1, 2, 3, and close. All 1, 2, 3, and close. All 1. 1 shuffle to the front. All 1. All 1.
There's some people down the way that's thirsty. So let the liquid spirit
front side front.
The people are thirsty, but the man's unnatural hands. Watch what happens when the people catch wind, when the water hit the people.
And double time. Front side front. Shuffle ball change. Go 1, a 2, a 3. Shuffle close. A 1, a 2, a 3. Shuffle close to the side. A 2, a 3. Shuffle hop steps. Going 1, 2, 3. Step, step. 1, a 2, a 3. Step, step. My board is moving. Whole thing from the start. 1. Good. Are you still with me, everyone? I hope you're shouting back at your screens. I feel like you are. 1 shuffle to the front. Slow. 1. 1. To the side. Front. Side. Front. Other side. Double time. 1. 1. 1. Front side front. Shuffle ball tank. 1. Side. Shuffle hop step, but we'll only have time to do 2 sets. 1 more set. Well done. Give yourselves a clap. And that's just the warm-up. Good stuff. Okay, I've got a couple of people mentioning about the sound. I definitely need a mirror ball. This is Catherine. This is your job to bring these things. I'm just going to check I've got all the sound. I don't know if that might be better. If you can hear me a bit better, let's see. Fab, Soraya, thank you. Do you know, Catherine's just said I need a glitter ball. It's like my dream to have a house with a glitter ball that comes down. Anyway, make sure if you want to grab a drink, then please do. I'm just going to have a quick sip, more because I'm chatting away, I think. Okay, I hope everyone is still with me. So, what we're going to do... What we're going to do is we're going to learn a routine to Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy, which is just fun to say, isn't it? So it's the Bette Midler version that I'm using. I have done this one. This is the kind of routine I've done with my tappers, like at the end of term when we just want a bit of fun. Hopefully it's something quite accessible and everyone can have a go. And with or without tap shoes, you can do this one. I think my board slid back a little bit earlier. And this is, again, just something I found, happened to have in my garage, because none of us planned to have our tap boards ready, did we, for lockdown? Okay, so I'm going to play the beginning of the music so you can hear it, see if you know it. Can everybody hear the sound? I can turn it up a bit if you need me to. Okay, so this is the song. So we're going to do a little routine to this today. And we may do this again next week. We may do a new routine. This is our first session, so we're trying all of these things out. So I feel you are being a little bit like our guinea pigs, just to check this is all working. But I feel like so far it's good. I've got people watching and commenting, which is fantastic. Lovely. It is very 1920s, yes, absolutely. Okay, so we may add some little bits to the beginning in a minute, but for now, let's just learn where the verse starts. So you're going to, with your right leg, you're going to do a shuffle, but you're going to cross over your other leg as you do it. So you're going to do a shuffle, which crosses over. You're going to do a double toe tap, and then you're going to shuffle back and close. So right leg goes shuffle, toe tap, shuffle, close. And then you do the same thing with the left. Shuffle, toe tap, shuffle, close. Okay. As you do that, your arm's going to be in opposition like we had earlier, just a moment ago in that shuffle exercise. So it goes out, cross, tap, tap, out, cross, close. Other leg, out, cross, tap, tap, out, cross, close. Okay, it is quite fast, and this is a running joke with the Octagon tappers. And if we do have new people joining us online that then feel like they want to come and join us when we're back in the studio, that would be amazing. And something you need to know is I always say, it's not that fast. And then we press play and everyone goes, oh, it's really fast. But it's always really fun. So that's the main thing. Good volume on the music. Oh, hi, Chris. I hope you're joining in. Fantastic. Oh, Audrey's here as well. Hi, Audrey. It's really nice to know you're all with me. Okay, so we're going to start. We will add something a little bit at the beginning in a minute. So right leg's going to go first. Ready? 6, 5, 6, 7, go. Out, cross. Other leg. How was that? Is that really fast? Let's try again. Ready? 6, 5, 6, 7, go. Out. Other leg. Good. Let's try it one more time. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, go. Fantastic. I don't know about you guys, but this song just makes me happy. Chris, no one can see you if you are joining in. Okay, so we've done that. You all look fabulous. So you've done the right leg. We've done the left leg. We're going to step together to the right. So you're going to go step together, step together, step together, out. And then the same way again. Step together, step together, step together, out. As you're doing that, your arms are going to go this way. And I always say, this is like washing the windows rather than the table or the ceiling. So your palms are like squeaking on the front of the screens that you're dancing to now. So they go the same direction that you're stepping. So you go this way, you go this way, you go this way. And then when you go out, flexed hands, just take them down low. Then you're going to go same, same, same. And if you want to give me a little bit of shoulder and face with that too, then of course go for it. So that happens straight away. So we've got out, cross, tap, she says, falling over, and close. Out, cross, tap, tap, out, close. Step, touch, step, and step. Step, touch, step, and tap. And there is a different volume with the step and touch. So that's just the ball of your foot, touch. And this is definitely a stamp, so you can make lots of noise on that one. Light, light, light. Yeah? Okay, let's add it on from the beginning. Here we go. Ready? 6, 5, 6, 7, go. Out. Step together, going step, 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 and tap. Good. Fantastic. Okay, so in fact, let's do it one more time. Do. Ready? Just have a little boogie before we start. 6, 5, 6, 7, go. Step together. That's the next bit. Okay, so Soraya says she loves it. I don't know if you've done this one with me before, actually, Soraya. You might not have done on a Wednesday. Okay, so the next bit, it's like a box step. So if you've done any dance class before, especially in the 90s, you would have done this step, which which is the box step or the shadow step. I know that some people call it the shadow step as well. I learned that a while ago. So that's the basic step we're doing. And that's a fab thing with tap. There's always like a base level, and then you can add more steps and more taps and make it sound fancier. And when you're in a group of lots of people and you're not doing the fancy steps, quite often no one will notice because other people are doing it with you. And right now you're on your own, so it's fine. So the basic step is you step forward with your right leg, you're going to step round with your left, and then you step back, and we're going to do it twice. So there's your basic level. Chris, that's for you. But if you want to fancy it up, then you can add the extra taps in. So we're going to go tap, step, heel. Then you're just going to go toe, heel. You're going to do a pick up, and you're going to step out. Woo. We've got fancy. Tap, step, heel, toe, heel, pick up, back. And you're going to do it twice. Tap, step, heel. This is when I need the bigger board. Yeah. I tell you what, I'm going to face this way just so you can see if you... I am going to keep facing you. I know sometimes people like me to face the other way, but it's much easier for me to see what's going on and manage the situation. But let me face this way so you can just see, because it's a directional one. So your right leg's going forward, your left leg's going round, you're coming back and out. Tap, step. Don't know if that's easier or not. And it is quite fast, but remember, you can always go back to the basic step. Ba, 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 ba. Or, yeah, or you can skip the pick up, you can just come back. Whichever level you want to take it to. Sometimes you might find that you skip the step without even meaning to, and that's fine too. So let's clarify from the beginning. We've got out, cross, tap, tap on the right. Same thing on the left. Step to the right and stop. Right again. Forward. Back. And then we do, in fact, straight into a repeat. Let's go with the music. Ready? 6, 5, 6, 7, go. Step together. Forward. Again. Good stuff. How you doing? You still with me? I'm taking that as a yes. Let's go again. I know some people are experiencing a slight delay. It could be your internet. So I'm finding at the moment with lots of people using the internet where they wouldn't necessarily at home. If you switch off other devices apart from the one that you're using, it may help. So it could be that. It could be my Wi-Fi, but again, we're just sort of seeing. So hopefully I'm getting through to you all. Let's do all of that again from the beginning. I'm hoping that you're still with me. No, not everyone's getting it. Okay, here we go. 6, 5, 6, 7, go. Step together. Forward. And again. Nice and cool. Let's just start again. Step together. And then shoulders go. Forward. Just to explain as well, I keep looking, I've got my phone here because I've got the Octagon tappers have got a WhatsApp group who are sort of messaging things. Okay, so let's do the next bit. So we've just done, and we do that whole thing twice, we do. So we do out cross, step together, and then the round and the box step. We do that twice. The next thing, to the side, we're going to do 3 shuffles, like we did in our warm-up, to the side with our arms in a diagonal. 1, 2, 3, and close. We're going to do the same on the other side. 1, 2, 3, and close, and again, and again. If you're finding it hard to balance on one leg, make sure you're standing nice and tall and straight on that leg. That will really help. So lift yourself up. Use your high arm, and if you can see it in this camera, to hold you up. So you're really standing tall. So we've got 4 sets, that's 3, 4 sets of 3 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, and close. 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 And that's a root, a toot, a do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I won't sing. That's a lie. I always end up singing. Okay, let's add it on. Ready? 6, 5, 6, 7, go! And again, from the top. To the side. 1, 2, 3, and close. 1, 2, 3, and close. Okay, I can tell that we're all doing fabulously, so we're going to carry on. We've done 4 shuffles to the note, 3 shuffles to the side 4 times. Then to the right, you're going to go toe, heel, step together, tap, step, heel, together. Then the other way, toe, heel, tap, step, heel, touch. And this is one of those moments where sometimes I know that the tappers say to me, oh, is it not just all tap, step, heels, or is there a pickup in there or extra steps? And sometimes asking you to hold back on steps is harder than throwing all of the beats in there. So I do want just a toe, heel to start with, not a tap, step, heel. Toe, heel, then tap, step, heel. So rhythmically, it sounds a little bit more interesting. Toe, heel. Try it again to the right. Toe, heel. And then you're going to step out. Okay. So again, toe, heel. Out. Let's just think about where that comes from. So we've gone 1, 2, 3, and close. 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 Toe, heel, tap, step, heel. Toe, heel. One. He was some. And then you're going to turn to the side, and it doesn't matter which way you go, and you're going to put your hands like this so that your finger and your little finger and your thumb are together, and it's Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy. And so you're going to give me a Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy. Shimmy, shimmy. I know my tappers can shimmy, and I bet some of you out there can as well. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. And then bring it back together. Okay? Let's come back to the front. Then it doesn't matter which way you boogie boogie before we go on to the next bit. So we have our out cross taps, right and left, step togethers, twice starting to the right, shadow step, twice, repeat all of that. Then we have our 3 shuffles to the right, 3 shuffles to the left, 3 shuffles to the right, 3 shuffles to the left, and then we have our side, 1 to the right, 1 to the left, stop. He was some Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy of Company B. Bring it to the front. Okay? This is the moment where I would normally ask you if you've got any questions. And Anne is saying, oh no, the dreaded shimmy, but they love it. I always have to throw a shimmy in there. There's nothing wrong with a bit of shimmy. In fact, I think there's everything right with it. And this is just a boogie, woogie, woogie, woogie. Bryony's very good at shimmying, who's just commenting now. And if you are new to tap, please do say hi if you can, so I know who's watching. It's really nice to see who's watching. Janet loves a shimmy, even though it says Tony, that's Janet. So yeah, it's really lovely if you do say hello, just so we can see who is watching. It's really lovely to see and meet you all. And I know there are a few people that are going to catch up with this afterwards. Okay, let's go from the beginning before all of that goes out of our brains. So from the top. Ready? 5, 6, 7, up. To the side. Yeah, you can definitely do a jiggle. Fine. Oh, Margaret is here. Hi, Margaret. I'm glad you're in and you're watching. It's a learning curve for everybody today, logging on to new ways and finding new ways of dancing still. How's everybody doing? Do you need to grab a quick sip? It's definitely cooler outside today. However, it still feels quite warm inside. So, how are we doing for time? 12:05 already. I think we should run all of that again from the beginning. And in the beginning, you can just have a little bit of a boogie. You can practice your shimmying or your jiggling, whatever you want to call it, just so that we're ready to start. Here we go. My forward. Ready? And shuffles to the side. 1, 2, 3, and 12. Stop. Okay, good. I feel like everybody's still with me. We're going to add a bit more on. We've got time. So we've done our boogie woogie boogie boy, and then you're going to come back in. We're going to step onto your left leg so that you kick your right leg first. Step, kick, step, back. Oh, she says kicking her sofa on a bit of an angle. Yeah? So we are going to do it on a very slight angle, but if you want to do it to the front, you can do. So you're going to step on your left leg so that you're kicking your right leg, step, and then back, step, kick, and then you go back, back, because we're going to change legs. Then you step on your right leg, kick, step, back, step, kick, back, back. Again, so it's your, think about it, if you're on a diagonal, it's your back leg and you're kicking your front leg, step, back, step, kick, back, back, right, kick, step, back, back, back. Let me find that bit of music. So we're going to go from Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy. So you can find that little bit.
Somebody doesn't leave with gravity. He's the boogie woogie bugle boy, company B. He was some boogie woogie bugle boy, company B.
Step, kick right.
Boogie woogie bugle, use busy emphasis.
Back, back, step, kick left.
He's the boogie woogie bugle boy, company B. And I do, just take the bar. Yeah, pull a note for bass and guitar with him. And somebody doesn't leave with gravity. He's the boogie woogie bugle boy, company B.
Okay, so we're going to keep going. We've gone step, kick, step and back. So you'll step, kicking your right leg back, back. Then step, kick left, back, back. Step, kick left, back, back. Forward, you're going to go step together, step together, step together, step together, step back, step back, step back, step back. Yeah, so they can be small steps if you've got small space, it doesn't matter. As you go forward, I want you to think West Side Story. Boy, boy, crazy boy, cool. Yeah, so you're going to go forward, 2, 3, forward, and then you go back, you're going to clap up high. Yeah? So you go forward, 2, 3, 4, back, back. And forward, and back. Yeah? Let's add that on from Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy at Company B.
Boogie rhythm, he can't blow a note, let's bass and guitar play with him. And the company doesn't leave with gravity. He's the boogie woogie bugle boy, company B. He was some boogie woogie bugle boy, company B. Boogie woogie bugle, use busy emphasis. Maybe somebody jump into the bar. He's the boogie woogie bugle boy, company B. And I do, just take the bar. Yeah, pull a note of a bass and guitar with him. And somebody doesn't leave with gravity. He's the boogie woogie bugle boy, company B.
I'm going to keep going because we're going to run out of time. We've come back. We're going to repeat our toe, heel. Yeah? So we're going to add that on. So we've got our kicks, forward clicks, back claps, and then we'll repeat to the side. Let's do it with the music. I think it'll be easier to understand. We do have 5 minutes still, so I can go through it all a bit slowly. Stepping on the left, kick the right leg, go step, kick. Back, let your arms swing. Woo. Forward, right leg, right, left. That is as far as we're going to go today, but we've not finished just yet. So the very last thing we're going to do for today, toe heel. And then we're just going to stop so that we feel like we've got an end for today. Although it does say if you want to have a little wiggle, then that's absolutely fine. Margaret is loving it. That's good to know, Margaret. Glad to think of you dancing around in your house. Okay, so let's just talk it through. Let's go from Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy of Company B. Now, I know with these step kicks, this is one of these moments that when I'm in the studio with you people, with everybody, we get confused with which leg's kicking. Don't worry too much. Let's remember that this is hopefully meant to be for fun. We're not going to necessarily be performing this. Who knows what we're going to do with it? If anyone wants to send videos of you dancing, then that's lovely, and photos, that would be lovely to see. But it doesn't matter if you're on the right leg, the left leg, the whichever leg. I'll talk to you about which leg we're aiming for, and if you're with us, great. If not, you're being individual, and that's also fab. So you're going to step on your left to kick your right. Step and back and step. Kick, you step back, back to change feet. Left leg, back. And it doesn't matter how high you kick your leg either. Then you step on your right to go forward. Forward, 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 and back. Back. We do this again. Forward, 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 and back. Then we repeat, toe heel. Oh, I missed a step. Did you see how sometimes you just miss them? No. I tried to do it. and then stop. And then you can have a little wiggle. Okay, so we've got just about enough time to do, let's do it from Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy, and then we're going to do it from the beginning before we have to finish. How quickly has that gone?
And the company doesn't leave with gravity. He's the Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy of Company B. You want some Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy of Company B.
And kick. Coming forward, go! Stop. Good. Okay, we're going to go from the beginning, and I'm just going to add one more thing. One more, they're saying, no. At the beginning, we're going to have a salute. Let's do it with our right arm. And then we're going to bring it down just before we start. You can just follow me as we do it. So we're going to go once more. And remember, this is for fun. Smiling is not compulsory, but it's highly advised. Obviously, make sure you're safe, but let's just do a run through all together from the beginning. Here we go. Have a little wiggle to yourself. Arm, salute, and bring it down. Ready? 5, 6, 7, go. Out. Step together. Forward. And again. Three shuffles to the side. 1, 2, 3, and close. And again. To the side. Other side. Stop. Boogie. Give us a wiggle. Shimmy. Kick. Let the arms swing. Great. Coming forward. Good. Down. High. To the side. Big finish. Here it comes. Stop. Well done. Give yourself a big round of applause. Okay, we've gone over a couple of minutes there, but hopefully you've enjoyed joining with us. If you do have any photos, or if you want to practice the routine and then send us some footage of you dancing, obviously that would be lovely to see. We can share some of it on our social media if you're happy for that. Thanks for joining in with our first class. This will be a regular class, so we will be doing this session 11:30 every week. It will be live, so hopefully you'll be able to join us. This video on YouTube now will get saved. So if you want to go back over it again, it will be there. Follow the same link and you'll get to it. Equally, if you've got any friends that would like to take part, then they can do that. Tonight, as part of our Online Together program, we have our first online quiz. And it's going to be an entertainment quiz at 7 o'clock tonight. And Adam himself will be your quiz master with a fabulous cat as his sidekick. So please do, if you fancy a bit of a quiz, join us at 7 o'clock. And then this Thursday, so that's tomorrow, at 6 o'clock, I'm teaching an adult dance class. Each week we're doing a different theme. This week we're doing musical theatre, and I'll be teaching you a dance to fame. So if you feel like doing something a little bit different, kick off your tap shoes and join us tonight for the quiz at 7. And then tomorrow at 6 o'clock, we'll have our dance class, dancing together, and we'll be learning fame. And it will be all, just to clarify as well, that the quiz is on Facebook Live, and all of the classes are on YouTube. I really hope you've enjoyed yourself. Please do let us know that you've been watching. And thanks very much. And hopefully I'll see you guys later this week in another class or next week for tap. Bye, take care.